What up, people? Thanks for tuning in. It's Debatable, bruh. Hip Hop and Sports Podcast. Now, we on today. We got so much going on today, man. So many different trades. I even thought about, not putting up a podcast today, but I said, I got to. I know everybody's seen the Knicks trade today, right? You saw how they got today, right? Derrick Rose, I don't care what nobody say. He's washed up. He's injury prone. I don't believe that. You know what I believe? I believe he didn't want to play there. I don't think he wanted to be in Chicago. He's been there for a couple years. He had some injuries and everything like that, but I think he didn't want to be there no more. I don't think they believed him anymore. And I think they really put their faith in Jimmy Butler, which is not a bad idea, but that's still Derrick Rose, man. He was still an MVP of the league, man. You gotta respect that. And to me, that ain't even up for debate. I don't care what nobody got to say about that. That's just, my opinion, but also what I believe. Now, I got a couple people that's going to call in today. We're going to discuss it. That's not the only thing we're going to discuss. We also got to talk about them getting rid of Robin Lopez. Robin Lopez, he's a good player, good defense. Not an offensive talent, though. Not to me. And they also got rid of Calderon. Terrible, bad defense. You know what I say about defense? And especially players like him. Bad lateral movement. Can't defend anything. Especially not a guard that in this league, this day and age, they're too fast. You can't guard them. Now, you also got to cover, I know y'all heard about Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague traded to the Pacers. Very good look, especially for Paul George. Very good look. Now, George Hill wasn't terrible. He was okay, but he's not Jeff Teague. Not at all. Now, Dwight Howard, he opted out. $20 million? Me? Not a chance. No way in the world would I have opted out $20 million. So I guess he's good on the money part. He's just trying to get a ring. Not me. Now you got Dirk Nowitzki. He opted out too. Not sure where none of these dudes are going to go. But let me get back to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, great player. Still got a little bit in the tank, but he's not the Dwight Howard from Orlando. That's not the same guy. This is a new guy who throws up hook shots and he's not good at it. This is a new guy with the semi bad footwork. Still can move a little bit, but he isn't that guy in Orlando. You can't just throw the ball down to him and expect him to be able to make a move and get a bucket or just dunk it on somebody. The alley-oop thing will work for so long. If people start to know how you're going to play, how valuable are you? So with that being said, why would you turn down $20 million? When everybody talks about your play and how you always smiling and joking. Now, I think he's a good player. I don't have nothing against him. And I would get him. I would actually like to see him go to the Knicks. I really would. Now, that's Derrick Rose. That's Carmelo Anthony. That's Porzingis. And that's Dwight Howard. That is awesome to me. To me, that'd be a great choice. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure he might not go there. But I would like to see it. Now, I know what everybody's talking about right now. Most people want to cover, where is Kevin Durant going? I don't know. No one knows. But I hear a lot of talks with the Knicks. I hear the Lakers. And I'm starting to hear the Warriors, man. Now, that's the one thing I want to talk to my listeners about, and also the people I'm going to speak to today, Like, why would he want to go there? Of all places, it's already set with somebody there that's kind of running the show. You're not a backseat kind of player. You want the respect. So if you go there, it's possible that you take the back seat. Steph is the golden boy. You can't just step in there and think it's a game, brother. You're gonna have to take that back seat. You're a great player and everything, but he got the ring. You don't. So I don't think that's a good choice. The good choices I see: stay home, stay OKC, work it out. I'm not sure if Westbrook is going to leave the next year, but for right now, you were contenders, man. Why would you want to leave? Work it out. Sit there, work it out. You never know, what could happen next year, especially with all these different trades. And I'm seeing, this offseason is already crazy to the point I had to put up a podcast before I was ready to. But I could not let this go on another day and not have nothing to say for the people, especially give my opinion. I got to give it to y'all. So, in my eyes, I think Derrick Rose is going to be great in New York. Ticket sales are going to be crazy, absolutely. But it's going to be great in New York for him. Great. Him and Melo are going to gel. I don't care what anybody has to say. I know people say no, they both need the ball, but I guarantee it works out. And I guarantee he plays way better than everybody expecting him to. I guarantee it. Robin Lopez, farewell, brother. I didn't want you there anyway. Yeah, I'm a Rudy Gay fan, but everybody should know, if you really know me, I'm a Knicks fan. I love the Knicks. That's my squad, but I'm a Rudy Gay fan, so I'm going to ride with him wherever he goes. Call me what you want to call me. I don't care. A lot of people laugh when I say Rudy Gay my favorite player. A lot of people got, so many things to say, but I don't care, man. Now, one thing I had to get up to today, I'm also going to cover with some of the guests, and probably by myself for the most part, but I want y'all to hear it, is the hip-hop, especially with the freshman cover, the XXL freshman cover. I want to ask a couple people to tell me, who do you know on that cover? Besides Dave East. He doesn't count. You can't use him. You can't use Dave East. Who do you know on that freshman cover? Nobody. See, that's silence. I don't care what anybody says. You don't know nobody on that cover. Don't lie. And if you do, kudos, man, because I don't. And I also had a question, who are the top 5 NCs in the game? Who? Me? I mean, I know what my pick is. And if we're going to use people who's been around for a while and that's still hot, I got to go with Fab number 1. I'm always going to do that. I don't care what I do this. Whenever I debate with people, whether I'm in a barbershop, if I'm around in my neighborhood, if I'm talking with my boys, wherever we at, I always say Fab first, and then Kiss second, and then J. Cole, and then Kendrick, and then me. Now, people say, well, why do you even put Drake in it? He's okay to me. I think he's nice. I think he's lyrical. I dig some of his music, but he doesn't really appeal to me. To me as me being a person. But the guy does have some classic albums, and I do enjoy his music. But when it comes to my top 5, he didn't make it. Sorry, whatever. So, I'm just going to cover some things with, a couple of the guests that's going to be on today. Again, we're going to talk about the Derrick Rose trade, which I'm I'm ecstatic about this. Like, people don't understand, yo. I was hoping that this happened. I kept seeing memes of Derrick Rose with Kristaps Porzingis and Carmelo Anthony. I'm like, yo, that's really a possibility, but why would Chicago give him up? So that's one of the biggest things I want to talk to everybody about. Why do you think Chicago would let him go that easy? I mean, for what they got, it's not even equivalent. And he has $20 million left too, but he has 1 year, so who knows what happens next? So that's one of the biggest things with me. And also, I really want to know what people think, where they think KD's going to go. It's a lot of places that would love to have him. I mean, everybody would, but where does he go? So again, we're going to talk about a lot of these things today, man. I mean, crazy day for basketball. And I'm in another place, man. So everybody stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to get some of the callers on the line, and we're going to get this thing going, man. Y'all stay tuned. It's debatable, bruh.
I'm Harrison Barnes, small forward for the Golden State Warriors. I never shaved before Bevel. I would always get my little beard, or what little beard I had, cut when I went to the barber. He would just use the trimmers and always cut me that way. I found Bevel because I was looking for alternatives to getting my hair cut when I went to the barber. There were some days where it's like, man, I just need a shave. I don't need a whole cut. I don't need to line up all that type of stuff. So Bevel was kind of the only razor I saw on the market where I could actually go and get cut. The biggest reason why I didn't shave before was because I always get razor bumps. And no one likes to get that clean shave for the first initial couple hours, and then all of a sudden you feel like your skin is like burning, and the next day you have bumps, and it becomes chronic. So that's why I never really shaved before. Bevel's definitely changed the way I've shaved, just because it's a simple process. It's something I can do all the time. It doesn't affect my skin a whole lot. It doesn't have me breaking out, and at the end of the day I get a clean shave.
Alright, we back. It's Debatable, bro. Hip Hop and Sports Podcast. Yo, I got my man Smooth on the line. This is my man for real. That's my homie. So, I had to get him on here. Got a couple questions I wanted to ask you, man. Now, you see, Derrick Rose went to the Knicks. They got rid of Robin Lopez, which to me is a good idea, hoping to get Dwight Howard. Now, on to Dwight Howard. He opted out of a contract with the Houston Rockets and still had $20 million on the table, but he ain't taking it. And also, the biggest question is, where does KD go? So, number one, what you think about the Derrick Rose trade?
I mean, that's good for New York. They get a little solid point guard, some threat offensively. mean?
Right.
Play a little D, you know, help Carmelo out, assist, you know, that's good for them.
Exactly.
But can he be healthy, though? That's the thing.
Listen, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest question. But to me, I think he's gonna be. I think that he didn't want to be in Chicago no more. That's what I think. So I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna do well, man. I really, really do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility though. I mean, Derrick Rose is nice. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Tell the people that, because they acting like that man trash. They got all these memes out that he got hurt on the plane in New York. They got another meme out where he got crutches on, you know, on the court. Like, yo, they doing him wrong, man.
They keep it coming. They keep it coming.
Yeah, man, yo, they be doing him wrong, man.
But yeah, Derrick Rose, he's a fantastic player, man. But if he can play, they be right. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo, help Carmelo out.
Yo, it's gonna be official. I know it's gonna work. I know it's gonna work. Now, on to Dwight Howard. What do you think about that? The fact that he opted out of that $20 million contract, and he ain't the Dwight Howard from Orlando.
Right, he just Dwight, man. He wastes your time with him if you can, but you see everywhere he went, he didn't fit in.
That's true. Yo, I didn't even think about that.
Everywhere he went, he didn't fit in. Give him 2 years, 3 years. Come on, Dwight, man.
Yo, I never thought about that. Everywhere when he left Orlando, he didn't fit in nowhere. It didn't work for him.
He fit nowhere. He hurt. Like, come on, man. You with the Rockets, you with Harden, you know what I mean? You got good players.
That's true. I mean, what you think about his game, or like right now, compared to who he was and how he is now? What you think about his game, though?
He's still a big player. Like, he's still in the middle. He's still gonna block shots, but he's not gonna give you what he should give you. You gotta understand that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree. I don't disagree with that.
You gotta just accept the fact that sometimes the players ain't gonna get what they used to. You know what I'm saying? He's old, and he's big, and his injuries is hurting. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I think his back's still messed up too.
Yeah, that
it shows.
It
definitely does.
Man.
Definitely
they play
does.
a lot of games off the road, on the road. You know, traveling. You know, it's a lot of work you put in.
That's true. Now, the biggest question of all, man, I know you know you're busy right now or whatever, but listen, cuz I gotta get this question out. And your honest, truest thoughts. Like, I know what I think and I know what I hope. But where do you think Kevin Durant goes? July 1st.
July 1st. Kevin Durant.
I know, man.
They said,
yeah, that's a tough one.
That's a tough question because I don't want to be the one like, oh, he said this, he don't go there. Like, I don't know.
Right.
But Kevin Durant gotta be Durant, man. He's a threat, dog. Go to work. Like,
now,
he kills me this.
You see they talking about him going to Golden State, right?
For what?
That's that bullshit. That's the same thing I was saying.
I want to go somewhere with my helping team, not just be a role player.
Exactly.
I have my own team.
Right.
I'm not gonna be. You know what I'm saying, so he gotta accept the fact. Go somewhere where you help a team, or stay where you at. What's wrong with them?
Nothing. That's what I said. It's either stay where you at. This is my exact thing. It's either stay where you at, or shit, go to the Knicks. I want to see the Knicks do it all, man.
I mean, if you want to come to the East, you go to the Knicks. Go to the Knicks. But I mean, you know.
I don't think he should go to State. Just, I mean, because he's definitely gonna have to take a back seat. Because Steph is the golden boy out there.
Not even back seat. You foreign wise, the man wise, but he gonna start. But I'm just saying, y'all ain't what you want. I don't want to go there and just be another player there. I want to go somewhere where my name's still in bold letters. You know
That's true. That's true, especially you being one of the biggest players in the league, at least top 5 in the league. You don't want to go somewhere and be behind somebody.
Yeah, I'm still alright. I'm still rocking. Like, you know, we've been in the conference finals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We rocking.
Exactly. Right.
Nothing up. That's
Definitely.
Where teams go wrong at. They think they need to change something. Maybe change 1 or 2 pieces, but not no big major pieces. Like,
I feel you.
OKC was there. They had them 3-1, bro. Like, come on.
I don't know how they lost that though.
They couldn't finish. That would just show you the difference between, you know what I mean, LeBron James and Kyrie. They closed.
Now hold up. That's your man too. I forgot, Brian, your man. I forgot.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, man? He finally got that chip, man.
I'm happy for him. All the pressure off him.
I know you lost it when they won that thing, man. I know it.
Man, I was running outside. You already know. I'm going
I know it, man. I know it. I was like, yo, Smooth probably snapping that they just won.
I should say I'm proud of him because he deserved it, though.
Definitely. I was in here happy for him too, man. You know, everybody know Rudy Gay, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Rudy Gay, right.
Everybody be hating like, yo, he ain't that good. I don't care. I just like him. I like his game. I like the finesse. I like how he hoop. You know what I'm saying?
Rudy Gay is nice. He's a top 15 player still.
I try to explain that to people, especially Gene, which I know he gonna hear this. You know what I'm saying? He top 5. He top 15. Nah, my bad. Nah, I ain't mean to say that. He top 15. He top 15. Yeah, come on. Every year he top 10 in his position.
Because look what team he go to. He don't go to no star playing team. He
That's true.
Where they all just role players, and he's still alright. He's still gonna give you what he can give you. You feel me?
You right, 100%. 100%.
I like him in Sacramento. He's still there, right? I like him there.
Yo, one more thing, man. One more thing. I almost forgot about it. Now, you see that Dirk didn't sign that contract, right?
Right, Dirk.
You know he old and all that, but what you think he gonna do, man?
Man, Dirk, come on.
I think he done. I don't care where he go. I think it's over.
It doesn't matter. Like he at his age, his stage, where he gotta understand what. I can come off the night if I have to, but you're not getting no star rules. No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not.
Listen,
Dirk,
I had the same thought.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I respect everything he done, but he old. Like these young niggas, these young jokers is running and gunning. You know what I mean?
Right. He can't defend that. You saw what CJ McCollum did to him. Had he spinning the full circle.
Right. I'm not spending that money. But he gonna realize it next year or two. I'm done.
I feel it. Hey, man, I appreciate the call, man. This was definitely one of the best interviews I had so far, man. I appreciate it, bro, 100%, man. Anytime you feel like you got something you want to say, and you hit me up, let me know. We're going to put you on, cuz, 100%. Thank you, man.
And thank you, too, bro. I'm going to hold you to that, too. I might be calling every day.
It's already set.
That's all it is.
All right, man. Yo, and there it is. Great interview, man. I mean, the views was there, set. He knew what he was talking about. He knew how he felt about it. And that's the best way it can be, man. I love when I talk to people and they're never biased. Because me, I'm never biased. I'm going to just, give my point of view and tell you how I feel. A lot of people say Rudy Gay is in the top 15 player. But guess what? I don't agree. That's my man. I'm going to ride with him until he's done in the league. So, again, I got some other people calling in. I got another caller on the line, and we're going to get to some things. Now, this guy that's on the line, he's definitely a person I respect his opinion. Because when he's talking, he's not really biased. He says how he feels, and you have to agree with it. And if you do, or you don't. And sometimes, some of the things we talk about is definitely debatable. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned. Don't turn this podcast off. Listen to the end, all right? Be right back.
I am never getting married.
Never.
Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
Breathe.
A little bit here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, State Farm is there.
We're back. It's Debatable, bro. Hip Hop Sports Podcast. Yo, finally, I got my man Ephraim on the line. Been waiting to get him on here so y'all can hear, what we be talking about at work, and dog be going in. And I can't lie, man. Sometimes he sound biased, but for the most part, I agree with him, man. So, today, we talking about the Knicks trade. We talking about Robin Lopez getting the boot. And we also talking about the Dwight Howard opting out that $20 million contract, which to me was fucking stupid. And then also, where does KD go? So, starting out, first question to my man Ephraim. Yo, the Knicks trade for Derrick Rose. What you think, man?
I think that the Knicks just lost all their bread.
Oh, man. Damn, word?
They just paid Derrick Rose to. I mean, they're gonna get the bread back because they paid him for the fans to buy the tickets. I mean, they didn't.
Wow, so you don't think he good?
He's okay. He's he was good. He was good, but right now he's okay.
So what if he was just faking like he was just faking like, you know, playing, you know, passe just because he wanted to get up out of Chicago? You don't think that could be it?
I mean, it's possible, but playing shitty is just going to end up like where you really going to end up? Like,
that's true.
A team, let's say for instance,
okay,
if he would have stayed with Chicago and he would have kept playing shitty because he didn't want to be there. At the end of the day, you're going to be a free agent. Who going to pay you bread because you was playing around?
That's true. That's just like Harrison Barnes. He turned down $69 million. Now I bet he wish he would have kept it.
He messed up all that bread.
Yeah, he fucked that bread up. So, I mean, you don't think that they could gel and, you know, at least make the second round playoffs?
I mean, it's the East, so I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But at the end of the day, they're not.
Yo, I mean, shit. I don't disagree with it. I mean, it's debatable.
They're not winning no chip with their team, bro. Like, what they going to add? Like a few more pieces, sprinkle a little couple pieces in. Like, they're going to pay Derrick Rose.
Right.
They already paying Melo.
Yeah, he got 125 of them things.
Like, what's Porzingis? He get a contract after this year or the year after?
Nah, he got. I think you got to do 3 or 4 on that rookie contract.
And you know they're gonna have to pay him. But even if they bring in a few people to mix and match, it's like it's not doing nothing. I mean, you're going to
agree.
in the East, but you're not winning no chip. Who you beating in the West?
What if they get Dwight Howard and it works out?
If they get Dwight Howard, I don't know. If they get Dwight, I don't know.
It's gonna be disgusting, man. And if it works, I'm talking about not if he's out there and they playing and they look okay. I'm talking about if they work, like it works, like they winning, they gelling, you know, like the whole atmosphere is on another level, like the Knicks used to be. If they bring back that kind of feeling, I think the Cavs got a problem. You know?
I mean, yeah, that's true, but like I told you, I don't really see Melo being there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right now, if he goes anywhere, I would be really surprised. But I will have to say, you called it. Now you said earlier, that if the best trade would be what, Kevin Love for Melo? You said that was a possibility, right?
Yeah, Kevin Love and probably like somebody else, like they get J.R. Shumpert back. Well,
I wonder what everybody think about that. Now, I don't disagree with it, but that's definitely debatable, man. That's definitely debatable. I think that'll work. And I know, you know, LeBron said he want to play with him before his career's over. I don't think it's over. I think he got about 6 or 7 years left in him. I can't say the same for Melo, but LeBron definitely takes good care of himself, so I think he got about 6 or 7, so it might work. Now, let's get to Dwight Howard. Like we was just talking about him if he goes to the Knicks, because he opted out of a $20 million contract, which, again, I thought that was stupid. Now, what do you think about him? What do you think about what he does or where he goes?
I mean, there's not much to say about what he does anymore. Like, if it was Magic,
what you trying to say? He don't do nothing?
No, I mean, he's okay. Like, he's another person that was good. Like, but now it's like, who are you? What you gonna say? You didn't want to be with the Rockets? You wanted to go to the Rockets.
He did. He had a choice to stay with the Lakers, and he chose to go over there. Yeah, I agree.
How he gonna say he don't want to play with Kobe, aka, you know, he up there for GOAT? But
the what?
How you want for the GOAT?
Oh shit. Shit.
How you don't want to play with Kobe, but you want to play with James Harden?
I agree.
What's this? If anything, James Harden is like a poor man Kobe.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I think James Harden is a good player offensively, but he doesn't bring anything else. I mean, he actually lets people walk past him, not run, not drive, walk past him to the bucket. So that's the part about him I can't fully respect, because he doesn't play the way he's supposed to. So I see him leaving because he probably thought that it was going to work out. He probably thought that he was going to be at least the second option, you know? But he turned out to be damn near the fourth. He didn't really touch the ball like that to me.
I mean, what people gotta remember is he was with the Lakers.
Right.
He was working out with Kareem. done worked out with. All of these other people, you see, like I said too earlier, even LeBron got a little hook shot now.
I still didn't see it, but I'm gonna take your word for it.
How Dwight Howard didn't pick up anything from a GOAT? Like, are you serious? Like, no moves. Like, if he can't outpower you or dunk the ball off an offensive rebound, then he not scoring.
That's true.
What money he about to get? Like,
nobody could debate that. That's a fact.
Like if anything, I can't go into a team where he like a fifth option. Like,
right.
I mean, if he wants, he could go to a team and be a second option. But like, really, what is that going to do for your career? Like,
nothing.
It's washed. For real.
I won't say he washed, man. I can't say he's washed. I say he's going to have to show something this year if I'm going to have any other more faith in him. You know what I mean? Like, he's just going to have to do something this year. He has the opportunity. I don't think he's washed, but I think he might be on one leg. I can't say he's on two just by watching him. But he also wasn't getting the ball, man. They was not giving him the ball. They started giving him lobs late in the playoffs. Like, you can't wait to start trying to get your big man involved. Now, the game has changed into like this stretch 3, stretch 4 type of game, and the big man is out. Like, he no longer counts anymore. And I don't think that's basketball, man. I don't agree with it, the way they're changing the game. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, some of that is coaching, though. Because if you look at it, not the season that just passed, that just finished, but the year before that, when him and LaMarcus Aldridge was going at each other in the playoffs, and he was dropping 30, and LaMarcus Aldridge was averaging 40 against him.
Right.
But he was boring.
That's true.
He's not consistent. You got to think about his health. And he's not an offensive player.
Right, but he also doesn't consistently get the ball.
I mean, listen, if you don't get the ball, you got to go get the ball.
Well, he can't do that because he's not a guard. He can't step out and go get that ball. He gotta make sure that he has to demand it. He gotta demand it.
But I mean, Tristan Thompson not on the same level as Dwight, but his hustle is impeccable. That's how
I give you that. I give you that.
You go get the ball.
You're right. You're right.
Whether it's a block, like, you get the ball.
You're right. You're right.
You got one job to play basketball. That's your job, right?
You know, at first, Tristan Thompson wasn't a topic, but one thing I do gotta say about him, man, he gets more offensive rebounds than anybody I've ever saw, man. And he hustles. He has terrible footwork. He doesn't have any speed. But yo, dog was locking your boy Curry down, man.
I mean, yeah.
For real. For real, he was on Curry. He was almost ripping him. He was, contesting his shot. I mean, a couple times. I ain't gonna front. Curry, put it right in his mid. He ate a couple, but he also played great defense to where, nobody could deny that. He was definitely their hustle man on that team. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to him, man. I couldn't even. At first, I really thought they overpaid him. You remember when DeMarcus Cousins had put that post up?
He definitely is a case for, like, numbers do lie, because he got $80 million, but his season stats was he averaged 6 points and 9 rebounds.
For the whole season?
For the season.
Oh yeah, he robbed them. He robbed them. That's robbery.
He LeBron man. He was signed to LeBron homie, Rich Paul. Like, that's LeBron homie.
I didn't know that. I thought LeBron crew was Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo Anthony. That's all I thought.
I'm talking about his homie that came up with him, grew up with him in Cleveland, that he gave him the bread to better himself. Like, the boy Rich Paul, that's an Asian.
Oh, okay, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he signed with him. So,
I didn't know that. Oh, you teaching me shit today. I didn't know that.
Remember in the off season, he was like, LeBron, they was going through the contract negotiations, and LeBron was like, throwing.
Yeah, he put that tweet out.
Yeah, he was like, so then that was motivation for Cleveland. Like, all right, fuck it, LeBron want Tristan, we got paid this $80 million. So, I'm not gonna say it's like, it was a waste of bread, because he showed up in the final. He turned Steph Curry into one of the evaporated brothers.
He did.
But, he definitely is a case for a number 2 loss, like Tristan Thompson, the champion.
Right. So one more thing I had to get to, and I got a special thing that I got to cover with you because the last time we were supposed to have you on, we didn't get to. You was busy, so we didn't get to talk about it. But
yeah, it was a
but
lot.
anyway, where does KD go, man? And if he does leave, like I said, if he does leave, where does he go? In your opinion?
That to me is tricky because it's like he could go anywhere. Like everybody wants to leave, but it's like I don't necessarily know if he's going to leave OKC.
I don't think he is, man.
I think that him and Russ, I think they're the best of friends. Like KD, he one of them loyal people that'll like, are you drafted?
Right, he'll stay even when it's bad.
Right, but it's been 9 years, so it's like, come on, KD. But he's great, but it's just like
it's not working.
If he leaves,
Now you heard the Warrior talk. I mean, I don't think he would go there because he would definitely be a backseat. Even though he's better than Curry, he would definitely be a backseat because he's their golden boy. He brought them a chip, so he'll be a backseat, man. What you think about that?
I don't think he'd go to the Warriors just from the fact that during the Western Conference Finals, like they was talking too much shit to each other. Certain shit you say.
Yo, I forgot about that.
I can't be cool with you after that. Like,
Damn right. There's no way I would go there after that.
I'm just one of those people, like,
But
like,
that's like LeBron. He went back to Cleveland, and the owner destroyed him, talked crazy about him.
I mean, yeah, and like I said too, look, there was a lot of people out there burning his jersey.
Right.
But the kids and the people that he went back for, they wasn't burning his jersey.
That's true. You know what? You did say that. You definitely said that, and I said, you know what? That makes sense. He didn't do it for them. He did it for them. He did it for his foundation, those kids and people in his area or where he grew up and all of that. That makes sense, 100%. Now, gotta get to this. And I know every listener, everybody's gonna want to hear this. Now, this debate is about Kobe and LeBron. I ain't putting Mike in it. Because to me, Mike is off limits. Everybody try to, debate and all that shit. Nah, Mike ain't in it. Now, this was something between him and my boy Tay. Now, they debate almost every day about Kobe and LeBron. Now, to me, I'm not sure. But we just going to hear what Ethan got to say about it. So, Kobe or LeBron and why?
You mean who I'm taking?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah.
I didn't think that was a real question. Cool.
No, it's a real question. All right, so
listen.
I'm listening.
LeBron, he's great. You cannot take nothing away from him. He's top 5 all time.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not now, then he's going to be in people's top 5 list by the time he's finished.
I agree.
Like he's great and all, but
right.
It's just certain things you can't teach. Kobe, he's just a killer. Like, he don't care what you say about him.
I agree. I think that's where he has that LeBron doesn't.
If we win, it's because of me. If we lose, it's because of me. I'm going to put the team on my back, and we're going to go. I just feel like at times LeBron too passive, and all the points that LeBron fans make it worse. Like they say, oh, he's better than Kobe. Oh, he's physical specimen. Oh, he's 6'9". Oh, he's this. And that's all the more reason why he should be dating.
I can tell. LeBron fans really piss you off, don't they?
No, it's just like, all right, like you can say LeBron is great,
right?
But then they'll be like, oh, fuck out of you a LeBron hater because
you ain't say he was the best.
You're not saying he the greatest. Like,
right.
No,
I agree.
He's great.
I agree.
But I will never, ever, ever put him over Kobe. I'm sorry. He can have 20 rings. I'm sorry. I'll still be like, yo, LeBron tough, man. He's great. It's not better than Kobe.
I listen, man, and that's debatable, and I'll tell you why it's debatable. It's only debatable because he's close already. He has 3 rings. He's been there 7 times. He has, the numbers is crazy compared to everybody else's. But I get your point. Kobe did something where in the era where it was still kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? It was still a lot, and he made it work when they took a lot of pieces where people didn't think he was going to be able to pull it off. He did it, and he did it like an assassin. He went in, he took it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get your point. That's like when I say Mike. I don't care what LeBron does. I didn't care what Kobe was going to do. When everybody was talking, oh, he's going to surpass Jordan. They were saying that same shit about Kobe, about Jordan. But I didn't care. And not based off me being like his biggest fan or nothing like that. It was because what I witnessed. I witnessed Mike going up like he was going to dunk it and then putting it in his left hand and laying it up against the Lakers. I witnessed him opening his hands up like, what's this against the Blazers? I witnessed him pushing off Brian Russell, which he did push off. I witnessed it.
I want people to acknowledge the fact that was great and all. That was an offensive foul too, by the way. Like, we're not
yo, man.
off of this commercial where he's pushing Byron Russell and hitting the game-winning shot. Like, we're the offensive foul. Why are we not going this way?
Man, that's because he Mike. That's Mike, man.
But what's crazy to me is I know owners that'll say Mike's not better than Dr. J.
Guess what? Guess what I told him? That's bullshit.
I don't know. I ain't seen Doc play.
That's true. Neither did I. I saw tapes, but I didn't see enough of them. Just like people talk about George Gervin. I never seen him play. You know? So I definitely understand that, man. But yo, man, I really appreciate you calling in today, Eve, man. I know you got some things you gotta do, cuz, but it's been a pleasure. I knew it was gonna be a crazy interview, man. Yo, anytime we doing this, you know you on, cuz. Just let me know. We gonna definitely get it going each and every time, man. Appreciate your call, bro. Now, that was definitely a good one. I enjoyed it. See, the thing about with me is, I'd like to hear people's views, man. And especially when it's different from mine. Because then I can actually listen and learn from what you're saying. So, I enjoy that. But we're going to get into, my hip-hop segment. So, right after this break, we're going to move into that. We're going to be on with my homie Twice. Well, listen what he got to say regarding the hip-hop. Like I said in the beginning, we're going to talk about, the fake asses, the XXL freshman cover. Again, I still don't know who's on there besides Davies. So, we're going to talk about that and who is the top 5 MCs in the game. Me? I already told you what I think. And number 1 is Fab. That's just my opinion. So, right after this break, we'll be back. I hope y'all stay tuned. Keep listening. Don't turn this podcast off until it's finished. You know you love it. We'll be right back.
Attention, people of Earth. This is King Zarkon of the planet Doom. This hip-hop culture of yours is making a big buzz around the universe, and I'm not feeling it. The breakdancing, the graffiti art, the rhyming, the DJing, it all has to go. My Roe Beast is going to destroy it all. You haven't experienced real player hating until you felt the wrath of King Zarkon.
What up? We're back. It's the Debatable Bro Hip Hop Sports Podcast. Yo, I got one of my colors on the line. It's my man Twice. We go way back. So, he do music, so we definitely got to get into the hip hop. Now, my question, it's about the XXL freshman cover. Who do you know besides Davies? That's one of the biggest questions I need to know. And you can't use Davies. And then, who's the top 5 MCs of the day? You can use only 2 people from the past that's still doing music now, but the other 3, they all gotta be new. And also, we gotta discuss these chicks in hip-hop with the fake asses. Is it a pass or is it a smash? Alright, so, Twice on the line. Hey, number 1 question for you right now, cuz. The XXL cover, who do you know?
Like you said, other than Davies, I've heard of Lil Dicky, but I hate saying his name. That's my favorite thing.
I don't blame you. But is he nice though?
I thought he was alright. I heard one track from him. It was a video. Like I said, it was an animated video, and he had it with Snoop. And
right.
It was pretty dope. He went in for a job, I guess, as an artist or something like that. And Snoop interviewed him, but the whole thing was pretty dope.
I'm gonna have to check him out, man. I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't know anybody. I saw the cover, And I was just like, yo, what the hell? Then I started seeing all these memes. I seen the memes, right? It had XXL, the freshman, and then it had like 5 or 6, 7 bags of trash, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo, people like are disrespectful, man. Like, this is supposed to be the new age of hip hop of the 2016. You can't just do that to him. But I'm like, damn, I ain't no better because I don't know nobody on it.
Well, okay, Anderson .Paak is up there. Now Anderson .Paak, nice. He from the West. And if you listen to Dr. Dre's last joint, the Compton joint,
yeah.
On there, he's the one doing all that singing.
Yo, I don't remember, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I only really like one song. I mean, it was alright. I can't remember everything, but I like one song on that joint. Like that Welcome to Compton. That's my joint. That was my joint on that thing, man. But I can't remember nobody else like that. So who else you know on the freshman cover? Who else you know? So that's 2 people besides Dave East. Yo, you on the road, cuz.
I don't know nobody else.
Yeah.
Uzi or whatever that Uzi name is. The only reason I know who he is because they had a video and he did some quick little he did some interview. I think with I forgot who it was. I want to say it was one of them Hot 97 co-hosts or whatever.
Right.
On radio show. And they asked him to freestyle and they gave him what beat? They gave him a Primo beat. And he was like,
he killed it?
No, he's like, what is this? He's like, come on, man, I'm not rapping on that. He was like, what are you talking about? This is a Primo beat. He's like, man, you know I don't rap like that. Like, and my fans know what it is. They're going to respect it. I'm not rapping on that. Like,
see, that's disrespectful, man. You can't do that to Primo. Primo a legend, man. It's a legend.
That's why I think the young cats, because
yeah.
Sit there and do all this shit when it comes time to get a beat like this, to get on a dope beat, y'all can't deliver.
Right. Absolutely.
They disrespect Primo like that. So, no love for him. And I don't know who none of the other cats are.
Yo, Designer was on the cover too.
I don't know who none of the other cats are.
But what you think about Designer, man? I mean, we only got like one record from him. The other second record that I did hear, yo, it was on some Space Moon shit. So I wasn't really sure. So I said I'm gonna let him pass on that. But the Panda joint, it's catchy. It's catchy music, but it's not my type of music. But it's catchy, so I ain't knocking it. But it's like he gonna have to come with something else, man.
That's all I
yo,
know.
and I thought that was somebody else doing that. And when I saw him do it live on the forgot what I was watching, but I saw him do it live. I was like, yo, that was him. I thought it was like a Mexican or a Spanish dude or something like that was making that sound. This dude's crazy, man. But whatever. So that was what you. That was 3 or 4 people you knew. Was that 3 or 4? That was 3.
I just think I ain't even gonna put him in the bracket as I know him. Designer, I mean, of course, he got that track everybody know.
Panda, right? Panda.
2006. Now I be joking niggas because they ain't got an X6, and they be like having an X5. So I'm like, almost there. It's all getting about you, but you know, that's just me being petty. So
I know. But yo, so number two. Who is the top 5 MCs in hip hop today? You can only use 2 dudes that's from the past that's still hot now. The other 3 all have to be from this day. And you have to say why you think that they're the hottest.
Oh man, I need more time.
Nah, man. You gotta think on your feet. I told you gotta think on your feet.
As far as old school, not old school, but from my era,
you get 2.
Jada and
yeah, he on my list too.
Oh man. So who's still out there doing it though?
You got Fab. You can use Jay-Z. You can use Nas.
It's between Nas and Fab. Fab puts out more. Is putting out more material than Nas.
He's my number 1. That's my number 1 guy. Period.
From the 90s, I want to give it to him. You know. As far as today, I'll put Fab up there. Kendrick and J. Cole is
Yeah, J. Cole. He's really impressing me now. Like, he was cool when he first came out with mixtapes. I didn't hear his National Born Center joint.
Yo, I liked it a lot, man. I liked it a lot. I mean, everything he's done, I have to say that he's never disappointed me. From his mixtape, from Friday Night Lights to Any Given Sunday. Like, I've been listening to that dude for a long time, man. And I've always gave him the utmost respect. And especially compared to all these other guys. Like, the new guys, when you listen to, like, Kendrick, I mean, he's amazing, too. I mean, it's almost a tie to me, you know? But I put Meek in mine, man.
See, if I had one more, I would have put Wale.
Like, yeah, Wale, too. But I'm saying, like, you got to keep the street, period. You got to keep it there. You know, back in the day, I mean, you had that. Nowadays, you don't really have that. You need that. You need that. I'm not saying the extraness of it, but when you got somebody that's telling their life from that point of view, and you need it. Because you got people who still in that same predicament. You know what I'm saying? Like, music has took another turn in a lot of ways, especially with Drake. And I like Drake. You know, he's definitely one of the top guys. But that's became like a certain type of lane, you know, and everybody's tried to mimic that. And now it's like, you know what's funny? I wanted to say this, and I forgot to say this to somebody else. I was talking about it today, right? And he was talking about this new lane. Like, Future has created a lane of a sound. You got Future, you got what's his name? The Panda guy. What's his name? Designer. You got I forgot his name too. The other dude, man, with the hair. The dude with the hair. What's his name, man? It doesn't even matter. It's the sound that he created that everybody's using. Now Drake has that sound like you got Tory Lanez. It's a similar sound. You know, he raps and he sings. It's a similar sound. You know, so I don't know, man. It's hip hop is getting real different, and I'm enjoying it, but it's still a little outside of me, and that's why I didn't put Drake in my 5, because Drake or Future, anybody, because you know, my brother said something about some Future. I'm like, man, he can't go in my 5. I apologize, but nah, he can't go in my 5. You know?
No,
but then,
I don't think. Like, I can't put somebody in my top 5, and I don't even understand the words that are coming out of their
facts.
Like,
facts.
And I'm sitting there and telling myself, yeah, I'm a lyricist, and I got a wordplay, but then I like Future. Like, I don't even know what he's saying. I don't know what the designer's saying.
Yo, it's the vibe Future give, man. It's that vibe. Like, yo, that vibe, because I catch myself plenty of times. That vibe he give, Dirty Soda in the styrofoam. Like, yo, that, I don't know. Listen, after that part of the song, I don't even know what he's saying. But it's a feeling he give, man. I think that's the biggest thing with him. That feeling that he give people, that's why they like him, man. You know? But anyway.
And I but that's not, man, I need more.
I respect that. Now I got one more topic, man. And I know you're a married guy. I mean, that's cool. But, I mean, you still can speak on topics like this. It's a topic. You know what I mean? All right. Now, with hip-hop, nowadays, you look on Instagram, you look on Facebook. I mean, all you seeing is ass. And a lot of times, you seeing bumblebee ass. What I mean by that is, the chicks got these real big asses, but they got bumblebee legs. You know what I'm saying? That shit look crazy. So, and it's everywhere, and everybody's starting to do it. It's okay now. You got white, you got black, Spanish, Chinese, everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? Even celebrities, they may not really try to act like they getting those ass shots. They try to say they working out, but we know that's ass shots. Now, the question is, smash or pass? Is it cool? Or you ain't fucking with it?
All them niggas is corny. I hate fake asses. That's corny. Like, corny. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm an ass person. I love it. But I like natural women. You know all
right, so let me ask you this. What if she has a good job? So let's say she didn't get the saline, shots in her legs and her ass, but she got fat transfer and it looks natural. Almost natural. Because, I mean, it's almost impossible for it to be like 100% natural.
If you do it to where, I'm going to use a good example. Do you watch Black Ink?
Absolutely.
Okay, you know how Sky did hers?
Yeah, I mean, she still built like a boy to me, though.
But she didn't go overboard with it.
Nah. Yeah, absolutely. She didn't. And, I mean, she still looked like she looked like she hooped to me, though. She looked like she got a mean-ass jump shot. with the body she got than me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you gonna get ass shots, you should have went a little bigger. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit bigger, so it looked like something happened. Ain't really nothing happened on her body than me, man. Chick like she got mean ass spin move, cuz. Straight up.
She was straight hardcore back there, boy.
That's true. That's true. I mean, she got something now. I mean, Ken, I ain't knocking her 100%, but I'm definitely knocking about 75. Because if you go and pay for somebody to do something, get the works. I ain't saying go crazy, but get the works. Because you still look like you got a crossover and a spin move to me. She look like she hoop. To me.
But it doesn't look normal school. Like, Nikki, we all know that. Like, she's the one that, you can...
That's true. But let me ask you this. Now, see, you mentioned Nicki. Now, Nicki Minaj is something different. But that's not a smash or pass because there's nobody that's going to pass on that. And that's a fact. You may try to disagree, but you know in your heart and your mind, brother, nobody passes on Nicki. And I will say this. Her ass looks retarded sometimes. But lately, it doesn't look that bad. It look like she ain't been getting them shots no more. She look a little slimmer now. You ever seen her when she came out for Meek's show and all of that? She ain't look too big, man. She looked it all right.
Nah, I didn't hear all that. I didn't see all that.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, man. I don't think she getting those no more, man. I think she left those alone, man. And at one point in time when she first came out, yo, I couldn't even tell. I thought that was all her, man. Real talk, I thought that was all her.
She ain't need all that, though.
Nah, not at all. She a beautiful girl, man. And she's actually really lyrical. And that's another reason why I liked her. When I first heard her, I said, yo, man, she actually can really spit. You know? But anyway, man, Twice, I appreciate you calling in, man. I definitely appreciate your point of views. So, anytime, you want to call up and get on here and voice your opinion, I definitely appreciate it, bro. Thank you for calling, man. All right?
Indeed.
All right, man. We're back. Yo, today was crazy. I'm talking crazy in a good way, not like your crackhead uncle. But anyway, I really enjoyed myself, man. The interviews today was awesome, man. Everybody's point of view, whether it was hip hop or it was about sports, especially today with the trades, man. I really enjoyed it, man. I hope everybody else did too. So, when I upload this, I will let everybody know, I'm going to do this at least 2 days out of the week, man. There's no way I could do it once because it's always something going on. It's always in the current event. It's always something interesting to talk about, man. And I really enjoy it, and I hope y'all do too. So, until then, it's always debatable, bro.